I paid for my girlfriend's meet and greet, then her 3 a.m. lie made me pack and leave. For 3 years, my girlfriend talked about this indie streamer like he was a real celebrity. Retro games, about 12,000 followers, still streaming from his parents' basement. She'd grin and say, if I ever meet him, you know the deal. I always laughed and said my crush was some actress, because I thought it was just a joke. I never thought it was real permission for anything. Last month, he announced a meet and greet tour, and our city was on the list. She showed me the post at breakfast and started planning out loud. Then she saw the price, $200. Her face dropped. She'd just paid $800 to fix her car, so she was broke. She didn't ask me to pay, but she kept hinting all week. Only 50 tickets. They'll sell out, she'd say. Then she'd sigh. Guess I'll have to skip it. Watching her mope made me feel guilty, so I picked up overtime at the warehouse. Double shifts on weekends, coming home exhausted. After 2 weeks, I had $250 saved. I handed her the cash and told her to get the ticket and use the extra for parking and food. She teared up, hugged me, and said, "You're the best boyfriend ever. I don't deserve you," she promised. "It's just a photo and an autograph. That's it." She bought the ticket right in front of me, hit refresh a bunch, and squealed when it worked. After that, she talked about the event every day. She picked an outfit, did her nails, and watched his old streams like homework. Once she joked again, "If I meet him, you know the deal." I laughed, but it landed weird this time. She noticed and said, "Relax, I'm kidding." I didn't tell her I had started saving for a ring. I had one picked out online, and the plan was her birthday in December. That overtime money was supposed to help with that. Saturday came, and she treated it like a big date. She put on extra makeup and asked me 3 times if she looked okay. She left at 4 p.m., even though it started at 6 p.m. "I want to be early," she said, and kissed me at the door. At 7:30, she texted, "This is amazing. He's even cooler in person." At 9:10, she texted, "Phone is low. I'll text soon." Then nothing. Midnight came. No texts. 1 a.m., still nothing. I called, and it went straight to voicemail. By 2 a.m., I was pacing our apartment, imagining car crashes and hospitals. I texted her best friend Alexa because I was out of ideas. "Have you heard from her?" I asked. Alexa replied, "Isn't she with you? She told me she was staying in." My stomach dropped. I kept checking the clock. Every car outside made me jump. I almost went out to drive around, but I didn't know where to start. At 3:15, the door opened, and she walked in looking wrecked. Makeup smudged, hair messy, and she was wearing a hoodie I'd never seen before. She smelled like alcohol and someone else's cologne. "Where were you?" I asked. "My phone died," she said fast. "We all went to a diner after." "Who is we?" I asked. "Just people from the line," she said, and tried to push past me. I pointed at the hoodie. "Where did that come from?" She hesitated, then said, "They were handing stuff out." It made no sense, but I was so tired and so relieved she was alive that I let it drop. She plugged in her phone, put it face down, and crawled into bed without really touching me. I barely slept. Sunday morning, her phone would not stop buzzing. She jumped in the shower and left it on the counter. The screen kept lighting up. Then I saw the username and froze. It was him. My hands shook as I picked up the phone. "Last night was incredible," he wrote. "Can't stop thinking about you. When can I see you again?" And she replied, "I know. I can't believe it happened," with heart emojis. I scrolled up. There were messages about meeting after the event, going to his hotel, and getting drinks. There were photos from a hotel room, too. No words needed. I sat on the couch holding her phone and felt like I couldn't breathe. When she came out with a towel on her head, she saw my face and stopped. She didn't try to lie. She just said, calm, like it was obvious. "I told you he was my exception." "That was a joke," I said. "Not a rule." She started crying and talking fast. She said I was being dramatic. She said most guys would think it was exciting. Then she said I was controlling for not letting her have this one thing.